what better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and our home team. Leading the way for these Aviators, their head coach. This side has been playing good football much of this season, holding that 5-2 record. And on the opposing sideline, a look at the head coach of the Thunderbirds. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And away we go here in Rio. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception. And you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Keon Coleman. Incomplete.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. He fields this at the 18. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of the win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3 yards to go.
From the gun, Mayfield finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Orlando 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Orlando.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down, here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
3rd and short, Mayfield. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs. And a shotgun to give to Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was brought down by Miles.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
second and 10. At the 34-yard
To throw is Mayfield. Troutman with the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. That's set. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Mayfield now from the gun. Pass complete to Robinson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for an Orlando first down.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Baker now from the gun. And they get to him again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
7 yards.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Dowdle. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
A gain of 4. It's now
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And hitting it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Tua. Completed left side to Samuel. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Tua off the play fake.
At the 38-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Ooh, and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Blitz coming, Tua. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, All I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Jeremy Crawshaw out once again to punt it away. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Aviators and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And in Orlando, first down.
Swift gets it, going left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The Aviators get their special teams out onto the field. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Here comes their offense out again. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First down from the 42. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for an Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. On 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. answer. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Orlando first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Swift on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Fred Warner in on the tackle.
No throw. Third and long. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this is brought to a stop at that, let's say the 34-yard line there.
That's good.
And bring the tight end in motion.
First down.
Tagovailoa on first down. Jump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
That's another Rio.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on the second and inches. It's him on the end route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Aviators.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get
into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Thunderbirds will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Tagovailoa on first down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain
out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Back to Shakir. This is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15. 2 and out from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he's tackled for no gain. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. Here's a design run. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here no doubt made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. The second half starts with a run by Swift. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
8 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. This offense ready to get going again now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll start on the ground. Gallup. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
We've set it down from 37. On 1st down, they'll run. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Orlando first down.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Running behind center with Swift. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. And an Orlando first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Baker to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Aviators pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead.
14. Thunderbirds, nothing.
All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Going play action. Tagovailoa. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Handoff for Dowdle, running right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. He's at the screen. It's Shakir out wide. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Fields this cleat. He lost the football. Oh, but I believe he was able to get it back. Nearly a costly special teams error, but they're able to hang on to the football. The Aviators and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running with Swift out of the gun. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he is down to the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Orlando.
Hand off running right. Here's Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for an Orlando 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Aviators lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, too, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. That count runs their offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 15-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. after the sack. Let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 13.
Tua off the play fake. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Their offense running back out now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. 1st down, here's Tua. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Aviators have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Aviators and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. On the move, headed right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
All right, no one to throw to, so he's just going to chuck this into the next municipality. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rio first down. 1st and 10.
Slot receivers headed left. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Catch made underneath by the back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Tua again. Gets this one to Waller. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
He finds him beyond the marker. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
25 yards on the play. That's another Rio first down.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh my God, on for Dowdle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds putting up points in a game decided. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The offense getting set to go. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. 1st down from the 42. handoff left for Swift. A lot of space ahead. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. Aviators nearing their 6th win this season. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun to get to Swift. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up
Running for it, it's Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
a gain of 4 yards. That's good for Orlando. 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Aviators.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Aviators emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Rio de Janeiro.